Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it, when you need to see it, receive it, let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it get all up in your subconscious. Let it get all up in your mind. Let it run around and just infuse into you until it become a part of you. I'm always going to give my respects that's due to Jehovah, to Yahshua, Jesus, my big brother, the Holy Spirit, my ancestors, and all the archangels, the whole soul family, and every angel that is in the whole holy heaven, and the ones that occupy all realms, all dimensions, and all timelines. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my soul to y'all. You know who was the great example, right? The great teacher. The begotten son. The son that came down here and showed us how to live right. To show us that it can be done. He never said it was going to be easy. Just like he said, defeating the devil again. You resist him and he gonna flee. Just like a little flea. But you gotta resist him. All the little plots and the schemes, all the traps that he's trying to set to trap you. But see, with him, he was in a trap that he ain't know that he was in a trap already. He was already caught. He already got whooped. He already got his due diligence. His existence was already mapped out already. So what the enemy want to do is, just like a karmic, just like a copycat, a doppelganger, just like a fallen angel. You see, when you fall, you always try to find something to stop the fall. Or you grab onto something so it makes the fall not as hard as it's going to be. But you see, when the enemy fell, he wanted to grab as many people as he can, as many spirits as he can to go down with him. That's the test of life. That's the journey of life that we own. Some of us has many lifetimes. Some, they just like him. They know where they're going and they gonna be there and they gonna stay there because they don't want to grab a hold on what to do to switch up, to do a 180. You think that's all you created for. I come on this platform. I come on this app to speak truth. Truth is the best gift that you can ever get. Money is not the best gift you can ever get. A house is not the best gift you can ever get. A car. Look, let me break this down to you. Even a relationship on this realm is not the best gift you can ever get. See, when the truth was revealed to me, my physical me gave my higher me an illusion, saying, man, yo, you tricking yourself. You lying. That ain't really going on. That ain't what really happened. Just like a parent would try to speak over a child's life, saying that you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer, you're gonna be a judge, you're gonna be a police officer. All these positions that's earthly. So children like to go ahead and start training themselves to be that. Some people, nah, it's real deal. We, as spiritual beings living this human experience, are not what we was told we are. We are not what we was told we was gonna be. See, Jehovah, the creator, the one that created me and everything that I see, physically and spiritually, he shows you the truth. Bottom line, he's not like the enemy who tried to sell you a dream, sell you an illusion. You see, my big brother, Jesus, Yahshua, all those are names. But what is and who was Jesus, Yahshua? You see, and when he was speaking to the disciples, he was telling everybody what he was, who he was, and what he came to do. But their real eyes had to realize the lies that they was telling themselves. Because when they started seeing the different kind of miracles and the different kind of happenings, let's put it like that, the different kind of happenings that was going on, they was like, that man, nah, he ain't walking on water. He ain't blessing the food and the multiply. He not healing the sick. He not doing that. He not speaking life into people, and that they change, and that they they heal from their dis-ease and their diseases. But see, my big brother told y'all straight up, when you see me, you gonna see the Father. Because he wasn't speaking nothing but what the Father was showing him. The Father was telling him, this how it is down there, but this how it's supposed to be. Speak life into your brothers and your sisters. Yahshua. Now, when you got a relationship, and I ain't just talking about uh, 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 a receiving relationship. When you ask for something, you just want to receive something. But a give and take relationship, that means you listen to Yahshua's 2 cents and you give Yahshua your 2 cents. Giving and taking. If you always gonna be a taker and you never give, you can't receive nothing. If you hold on to something real tight, you got a tight grip, a gorilla grip. How you think you could get anything inside? How? How? You gotta loosen up your grip, let go. And everything that your soul desires will be given unto you. But if you want everything to go your way, it ain't gonna go no way. You're gonna be stuck there in that rat race, right up on that wheel. You know, getting on YouTube and all this other stuff, it ain't nothing. I don't, I really live life. So coming up, creating all these little videos, eh, it ain't nothing. Meaning that just like my big brother, if he wasn't really living it, if he wasn't really doing what he was saying, he couldn't speak to the masses and create change. So I don't make this my whole world. I'm not looking for clout. I'm not looking for nothing from YouTube. But the Most High want to get in every avenue so everybody can hear what's going on. Everybody on devices. Everybody is on apps. But like I said in my older video, apps for me is all positive paths. That's what app I'm on. If it ain't a positive route, a positive a path, destination, it ain't even no destination, just a journey. I'm trying to cut it out. Let me ask you a question. If you got gangrene on your finger, would you cut off your finger to save your hand? If you got gangrene on your hand, would you cut off your hand to save your arm? If you got gangrene on your whole arm, would you cut off that arm to save your chest? And so forth and so forth. Anything that is not like the Most High, because He gave us the rules, 10 Commandments. And ain't nobody perfect but my big brother, the one who showed us how to walk, showed us how to live, showed us how to love. Relationships was very important. Why do you think that He always allowed a betrayer, a liar, a thief, a thief, you know, people who betrayed him, sold him, you know, just did him wrong to stay around him. Just like this, let me get this. Let me give you a nugget. I'm gonna give you this first. Don't nobody know they are in a trap until they are caught. When a hunter set a trap for the deer does not know that he is in a trap. And the hunter got to be real silent, real quiet to allow the deer to go all the way in. Now, you know, deers, they sensitive. They smell, they hear real good. There's always telltale signs that I'm walking in a trap. You know what they said, a deer with the headlights. You know, you look like a deer in headlights. They just stuck right there. Now I told y'all earlier, go find y'all something safe to do. Joshua, allow liars, thieves to stay around with him, eat with him, chill with him. He even taught them, but they always was gonna do what they was gonna do. He even warned them, hey, you gonna betray me. Hey, you gonna deny me. You ain't gonna keep it real with me. And for all y'all that really know me personally, I don't like to say I told you so, but didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Oh, oh, oh. Didn't I tell you? Don't play with me. My brother, my daddy, my divine dad. I ain't talking about none of these earthly parents. None of them. Cause in life, I have learned that even your parents, the people that is the closest to you, don't want the best for you. They don't want to see you go and elevate and go, 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 go. They want to control. They want to tell you who you are. They want to tell you who you gonna be. But that's funny. It ain't funny. They just jokes. Because as they parents did them, they like to pass that down on what I'm gonna do to my child. But see, I'm a curse breaker. I'm a chain breaker. I'm a cycle changer. Personally. Like I told y'all earlier, I'm gonna talk about myself. I'm not gonna talk about nobody else. Because how I walk is for me. It's for my healing. It's for my forgiveness. I gotta grow up and make a change. Everybody got a choice and a chance every single day to do what you're supposed to do. Every day, Jehovah give you a choice and a chance to make a different change, a different choice. To change what's not right. What you know your soul recognize is not correct. Like Yahshua told me, it ain't easy, but it's doable. Now, for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but he revealing bits and pieces to me because you know how family secrets go around. And he keep making me see faces, people that passed on, and people that I don't know if they living or not, because I really don't care no more. I really don't even care because the times you was around me, the times that you had to really explain and say what was really going on, you did. You held on to the family secrets, and I guess y'all like to just die with it. But it is what it is. But the story that was told to me, let me give it like that. The person that was supposed to be my father never even married my mother. Now, he ain't married my mother, and he wasn't there for my birth. So, all right, he just, he was living his life. He was, finding himself. I'm healed from that. I don't really care about I don't care about none of that. Years later, years later, find out I got a sister the same age as me. So that's telling me, okay, he knocked up my old girl and he went and knocked up somebody else. So all right, he was living double life. It is what it is. I said, for some reason in my whole spirit, in my whole life, I said, man, I ain't gonna never walk out on my children that I created. I'ma always be there for them because they didn't ask to be here, right? Now, for a fact, I didn't grow up in the house with a man, with a father figure. Put it like that. My mother was choosing and choosing and choosing. So for some reason, the person that they told me was my mother. Let's put it like this. The person that they told me that was my father never lived with me. I ain't get instructions on, hey, I ain't never get time invested into growing up to be a right individual. And as the person that was told to be my mother, she was so busy trying to live her life that they just forgot about me. You know what my favorite movie growing up was? Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. Oh man. Go. Go. Joseph, go, man. Whatever. Whatever, y'all. It is what it is. Y'all know what it is. Ain't nothing fake right here. It ain't no facade. This real life. So, with that being said, the people that was in charge of raising me did. I could lie to myself and give the best illusion to myself and say they did the best they can. But that wasn't the best they could. If they grew up in church saying they reading the Bible, they reading this and they reading that, why not try to live the Bible instead of reading it? Why not try to change? Why not try to do a 180? Why do a 360 and say, I tried? It's still to this day, still coming with the same lies. So anyway, fast forward and rewind and fast forward and rewind. I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with it. I'm already old. I'm already done with it. I'm done with them emotions. I'm done with them feelings. I had to grow up. So with no parents while I was getting rose up, at 14, say 13, I was bad in school. You hear me? I was a little class clown. I remember I was even in JROTC. Colonel, he took a liking to me, but I was so defiant that he had to fail me because I wasn't used to discipline or just listen to instructions to a person that sat in a higher position than me, in a higher chair than me. So when I failed F3F in all classes in ninth grade, I had to think for myself, boy, do you want the rest of your life to be like this? So what I did, since I was growing up with my mother, and my father had he was staying at a whole farther destination than us, and I didn't get to see him. Just seen him on maybe a couple holidays, but just birthdays. My mother used to tell me, "Hey, you want school clothes? You better go call your daddy." And with that, and this is what 12, 13. Hey, Dad, I need some clothes for school. All right, boy, come work with me. So I can't. I had to work at 12, 11, just to get school clothes to go to school. So that always taught me how to go work for what I need. That's why I don't ask the young person for nothing, because it's always a hook. There's always something behind it. But it taught me how to stand on my 10 toes, stand on my 2 feet, stand on my knees. And in standing on my knees, I had to get knee deep in it. When trouble came around, I had to stand in it. I had to pay for it. I had to get into it. So fear got away from me real quick. I don't like to be no problem. I like to be the solution to the problem. Now, with me telling you all this, all my personal business, I'm just trying to tell y'all better go find y'all something safe to do. Cause see, with me always living and growing up in the dark, I got acquainted. And just because y'all see me alone, don't think that I'm that. You see, the Most High, He always gonna deal with you about you. If a person does something wrong to me, God gonna deal with you on what you did. And if I did something to somebody, God gonna deal with me on what I did to that person. I don't like to, I don't start nothing, but I'm gonna stand 10 toes in it and finish it. I don't bother nobody. I'm introverted. I'm an AI. I'm an antisocial introvert. I'm gonna say lesser. I don't like to speak to people because even when you say something polite or nice, y'all take it the wrong way and think some otherwise. So like I said earlier, go find y'all something safe to go do. Nah, I married a young lady that did not understand nothing I was trying to speak to her. And this is not giving you energy. And I know because you watching me, you tapping me, you trying to tap my phone, you doing all this stalking. Let it go. Like this is it's real simple. Our whole relationship, you was talking to other individuals. You always talk to married men. You always trying to find somebody to feel something that's missing in you. But that's something you gotta live with. Me, I'm done with you. I don't wanna ever see you, speak to you, or nothing. I don't hate you. I just don't fuck with you. I don't like no. I don't know how to say it on here, but I don't like no MF and NIGGAs, and I don't like no MF HOEs. And y'all don't like me. And see, that's why I try to tell y'all I'm antisocial. I stay away from y'all. So I advise you to stay away from me. Just go ahead and go vibe and go meal around and go do what y'all gonna do with each other. Go have a happy life. But see, when you start dealing and going dark and where I grew up at, I grew up with them with all of that. I grew up with anger. I grew up with 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 bullies. I grew up with people picking at me. Got a big nose. Got big lips. They used to pick at me, yo. Hey, it taught me how to get alligator skin, how to have that dragon skin. Dragon. And all that dragon skin. It taught me how to live. Now you see, I'm gonna get back to my, but let me just break this down. So I had kids with a person that the Most High told me, don't talk to her. She is not what you want. Getting peer pressured by one of my uh, somebody I call my associate. Hey Joe, boy, hey, go ahead on it, boy. Go ahead, yeah, boy. Boy, we man, boy, go ahead. Like, nah, bro, I really ain't even that. I don't really feel that. You see what I'm saying? But you know what? Just like the enemy, right? The enemy was tempting my big brother in the wilderness. And see, this why I failed at. God already told me and what was to be. But me lying and bringing the illusion to myself, saying, nah, if I just be loyal to this person, they'll change. They'll see how loyal I am to them and they'll be loyal to me. But do you get that? No. JT Money said it correctly and honestly as he could. You cannot change a whore, a hoe into a housewife. And see, all I wanted was a soulmate. Uh, Whatever. How don't even care. It's too many titles out here. We got soulmates. We got a wife. We got purpose partners. We got, man. I just want somebody who wanna grow with me. Because how can two people become one? This was the illusion the whole time. Two people cannot become one because we never agree on anything. They got different emotions, different feelings, different traits that we was taught when we was growing up. Some people was taught up to, just like coming to America. You see how Eddie Murphy was given a wife to only serve him. But see, he didn't want no woman that only wanted to serve him. He wanted a woman to love herself and want to be with him, to create a life. But you see, when you're trying to change a hoe into a housewife, it'll never work out right. Because when you home cleaning and cooking and doing what you got to do, going to work, she's being a hoe, talking to different men while they at work, having different men come in your house. And an apple don't fall too far from the tree. So once you see that that person is a hoe, you got to really look at the tree that the fruit came from. And see, that's why I always now I understand why the teachers always told us to go home and do our homework first. Go learn what you got. Go do your homework. What you learned in school, go home and do it first, and then go out and play. And see, I didn't do my homework. I didn't go in and research people past because I like to, yo, man, whatever you did before me is whatever it is. But when a person does it to you constantly, that's just who they are. And like I told, I had to go ahead on and divorce that after, years and years of back and forth with it. I'm not saying I was no perfect individual because, like I told y'all, I grew up in the dark. I had a temper. And when a person get cheated on, they don't go eat. That ain't nothing easy to go on. But the stupid part that I didn't recognize was patterns. Now the person she was speaking to was a married individual, and that individual had a wife, and I didn't know how long they was, playing around. So whenever we had an argument, that person would go run back to that married individual. Now that married individual's wife or whatever, now they got, so all of it is like a cesspool, like a sewer. All these are just problems boiling up and finna erupt like a volcano. So when any little thing happen, is closer to erupting, closer to erupting, closer to erupting. Until I had to find self-love. Do I want to keep going through this with this little girl? Because I had to learn that women and girls are totally different. A woman ain't gonna ain't gonna go find another man to sleep with when she has a man at the house. A woman will kick that man out, heal, and then go find and then attract a grown individual. But a little girl would leave that argument, leave that relationship, go find them something to get they back broke in or whatever like that. Get go throw it in a circle, and this the crazy nastiest part. They'll go throw it in a circle with a disease infested individual and try to bring it back to a person who's trying to be loyal and solid to you. It's crazy out here. You know that show, For My Man? You know, this was what I was dealing with. A slut that had a pimp, but the pimp was sleeping with all the other sluts and infested all the sluts with diseases. But then when the slut feel like she could do better, she want to go back to a loyal individual. No, no, no. No, that don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you feel like you can go get and have something so much better, go. Have it. Forget about the loyal individual. Forget about it. He gonna be all right. He gonna heal like I have done. I have healed. I have found self-love. You know how powerful self-love is? When you can give yourself the love that you expect and you don't gotta look for it in no kind of individual. That's solid. Now I see why Joshua never dealt with no kind of relationships like this. Because even as the disciples that he was speaking to, they betrayed him just as worse as a relationship individual, a different sex individual. And I'm only talking about the opposite sex. I'm not, I don't, all that other stuff is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to deal with what y'all got to deal with. But y'all already know. I mean, whatever, whatever. All of us got our own life to live. And everybody is entitled to do whatever you want to do. But just like uh, uh, a robber, a thief, a home invader, you can go and do that crime, but do not cry when you get the time. Don't, oh no, why is this happening to me? Man, just shut up. Take your lick and just, man, keep it moving. Like when a cheater gets caught, I'm watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and oh, my wife got her side chick in the closet while the husband come home. Bruh, bruh, you can't put a trust in most of these women. You just gotta expect it. You gotta expect that these women are never gonna be faithful. And that's a good thing. That's good. That's the truth. That's the best present that was ever given to me by spirit. Why and how can you put a trust in a whore? How can you trust a slut? And this is the thing about it. Denial is a big factor in things. When a person shows you who they are and what they will do to you one time, the first time, believe that. Believe that that will happen again and again. They won't switch up on it. They're going to remain doing that forever. The only thing that they change up is change up how they do it. Oh, I just can't get caught like this. Oh, I'm going to erase all the phone numbers out of the phone before I get to the house. I'm going to get an extra a phone so I could just call him when you see what I'm saying? Just like DMX, he said it best. Expect a liar to lie to you. Expect a snake to snake you, to bite you. Expect a cheater to cheat on you. But don't waste your time trying to find it out. Just know that they're gonna do it. Like flaw ass friends shit. I see you flaw as hell, bro. You don't even take care of your own children. So how can I think you gonna be a good friend to me if you don't even take care of your own children? Bro, go take care of your kids, boy. You flaw. You a flunky. You a keep it PG on here. But like my dog, rest in peace, Mo 3. He said it in the song one day. My homeboy got mad that I told him he needed to do better by his kids. But they be out here acting like, oh, I'm sleeping with this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl. It is what it is. And see, I don't even care, best friend or associates that I knew slept with my dirty ass baby mama. Bruh, it don't do nothing to me, bruh. I knew she was a slut. I was just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I knew you was a flawed individual. Just trying to give y'all niggas the benefit of the doubt. I told y'all, ain't none of y'all can ever hurt me because look, I done lived in the dark. I done lived in it. I ain't say I been there. I said I stayed in it. I lived in it. But see, the beautiful thing about this here is, man, y'all know the story in the beginning. It was darkness on the face of the earth. Until that point in time that that Jehovah said, I'm gonna make some life on the planet Earth, it was darkness here. So whatever you do in the dark, it gonna come to the light. It always come to the light. I just I just hope that it was well worth it for you. You already know, bro. I was a giver. I give y'all boys a shirt off my back. I give y'all boys. I was a giver, but that wasn't me. That was God testing me to be like, hey, boy, I want you to keep a clean heart on all the crooked, scamming, stealing individuals that's in your life. I'm gonna put you around a pack of hyenas, and I want you to remain a lion. And all y'all know, I am never lying. I stay solid. I stayed like concrete, but I never mix with y'all. A concrete don't mix with nothing. but water and cement. So, me personally, I wish the best for y'all. I hope that what y'all have gained was well worth it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for never even feeding this dream of UFM custom creations. So I'm talking about, yeah, UFM. It stands for you feel me. I UFM. And everything that I'm creating is Jehovah, is Yahshua, Jesus. This is us. This is we. He and he allowed me to have, and everything that y'all try to make me turn dark, turn turn nasty, turn bad. It ain't do that. I learned how to control my cold side and my hot side. You feel me? I learned how to use my cold shoulder and be hot with it. I learned how to cut snakes' heads off. I learned how to cut the grass low so I only got dirt, so I could see you snakes, you cockroaches, you rats, you ticks running around. But I had to forgive myself for allowing y'all to just stay around. I thank you though, because what y'all don't understand is that I needed that. I needed to learn how to cut stinking family members off. I had to learn how to cut parents off. Had to learn how to cut a nasty slut, a wife individual off. I even had to learn how to cut ungrateful kids off. You got to learn how to cut that cord. And with the cord, and this is the beautiful thing about it. This is Jehovah. Jehovah give you a rope, but he leave what you do with the rope up to you. Either you gonna throw it up and climb up, or you gonna throw it up and hang yourself. And we see what y'all did. Why can't a person be loyal? Why can't a person be faithful? Oh, because I grew up and I ain't have no father. I ain't have one. Oh, I grew up and I ain't have a mother who loved me. I ain't have one. Why I ain't did what y'all did? Why I ain't even seek revenge, even though I know what y'all did? Because I could have slapped your face off, but I didn't. I could have came and found where you was at. I didn't. I could have went in and cheated on this little girl again, but I didn't. Because that's not me. I don't want to keep going through a cycle with y'all. So what I do, I remove myself, detach, separate, isolate. But now y'all calling on my brothers and my sisters now. And see, with these brothers and sisters, they really, really love me because they seen what was going on in the dark. They see I ain't mess with nobody. They see I ain't cheat on nobody. They see I ain't scam nobody. They see I ain't stalk nobody. They seen that. So when y'all calling on them and trying to get them to turn on me, you think they with you? Nah. These the family members that gonna ride for me. And see, I don't care what side you call on, the good and the bad. All of them ride with me. All of them ride with me, bro. Hey, little sis. Because each and every one of them got to answer up to the Most High. And if they go against the Most High, they going to get bound. So if the Most High tell them, hey, boy, don't go mess with JoJo. Don't go mess with him. And you still go do, the people, the entities that you are trying to invoke and raise up, they going to turn right back on you, which they are doing right now. Am I lying? Nah, because I'm still a lion. It don't matter how many people you get up in your herd, you pack of hyenas. I made an analogy, right? And it's real deal. Pigeons, they fly together. They stick together. You know what I'm saying? They get on the floor and they go peck for bird food and bread, and they right there together. They gotta eat off that one little that area. They gotta eat together. But you see, as a hawk, as an eagle, he fly. He don't even fly around no pigeon. He don't eat what a pigeon eat. He don't even eat pigeons. Don't even eat. Oh, I ain't never seen a hawk hunt a pigeon. You're not in my food chain. You're a waste of time. It doesn't matter on how much physical things you have. Cause see, hey, I don't got much. And I'm good with that. And as a good hunter, as a good eagle, a hawk, they don't fly full. An eagle does not fly full. An eagle fly hungry. He get the prey and take it back to the nest or where he gonna eat it at, and then he chill. Just like a lion. A lion go hunt, chop whatever he want, a big buffalo. You won't even see a lion hunting hyenas. Y'all can stay in y'all little pack and and giggle all you want to. It's all good. This alone, boy, it's a long, this gonna be a long sequel. This gonna be my part one because I don't want to be on here alone. I just seen 58 on the clock. But you see what I'm saying? This just my, you know, my flow. I'm finna get back to it, yo. You understand me? It's your boy, UFM Custom Creations, creating custom real life events. I stand on what I am. I'm what God made me. I'm a tree. And you see, as a tree does not complain when you when anybody comes and eat their fruit. And see, the tree doesn't even get paid for the fruit that he produced. But the fruit that he produced fed a whole lot of people. Because the tree is doing what what the creator created him to do. Just be a tree, be fruitful, and multiply. Y'all need to stop thinking that having kids is you multiplying when you raising hoes and flawed individuals. Why would you want your kids to go through who you are, faking like you got a good life, faking like you real, faking like you solid when you a peon? You just a taker, just a scammer. Being a real man, you know what I'm saying? In the Bible, they say, if a man don't work, he don't eat. But see, y'all think you going to finessing a female or you chicks, y'all go finesse a man and that's working. What is that called? That's being a slut, a whore, or you trying to a gigolo or whatever you think you is. But then y'all run around here full of diseases. Y'all ain't even happy. Y'all get ate. Y'all get ate from the inside out. Can't sleep. Gotta drink. Gotta do what you gotta do. Try to numb the pain. I done grew up trying to numb the pain on situations that happen. But hey, everybody gotta go through their own growing pains. I just pray that we all get what's karma. Karma gonna always pay us back. If I put good out and I strive to do that, let's put it like that. I strive to always put good energy out. And just because bad energy came back to me, it's trying to tempt me to give that bad energy back. But nah, what I'm gonna do is forgive, heal, and never forget what I healed from. I never forget y'all face, but I forgive you. I just would never fuck with you. And I pray the rest of y'all lives be exactly what you wanted. Because you're going to get what you're looking for. Just like they say, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. But there's nothing about looking for no wife. Because see, with me, I wasn't looking for a woman, but man, I told y'all this gonna be a sequel. This gonna be a whole, a whole vibe. But see, I don't care about being vulnerable and being transparent. Cause this is the only way you're gonna grow. This is the only way you're gonna go and grow through whatever you've been through. If you powder it up and put all that mascara and all that makeup on it, you ain't gonna never heal. You're gonna come up with all kind of acne. You're gonna come up with all kind of moles and black spots on your face. Cause you're trying to cover up what you got going on really in the inside. Now see, I'm gonna get back to the originalization that I was on, always showing my face. Because I always wanted people to listen to the words that was being spoken instead of looking at the person who was speaking it. But since people want to sit here and try to, steal from me and try to get my identity, you will never be JoJo. Nobody can ever be me. Nobody has ever been through what I've been through. Some people been through worse. Some people ain't been through what I've been through. But ain't nobody really went through the exact same thing that I have went through. It might be a little similar, but it ain't. Some higher and some lower. but it's never gonna be the same. So I just want to help whoever I can help so they don't go through what I went through or worse. Y'all can catch it as soon as you see it. When a person shows you who they are, believe it. Don't lie to yourself. Don't put illusion over your own eyes. Don't tell, yo, you not tripping. That's just what's going on. Flaw. Family members just when you see how they treat other individuals and then they turn around and say that they love you. How can you love me and you treat the person that you say you love like that? You a liar. Like, family members want to talk about you behind your back and then get on the phone and wanna, oh man, hey, this person, da, 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 da. Hey man, I don't want to hear all that negativity, man. If you don't want to help that person, just don't help them. But then they call back what a couple days later. Oh, you guess what happened when that was? I'm gonna stop dealing with. Hey, I don't want to care about none of that. You gotta learn how to cut people off on your own. Don't nobody want to sit on. I'm not no gossiping individual. I hate talking to people. Everybody got their own lying ass agenda. And everybody always try to make it like they so good. Oh, see, nah, see, if that was me, I wouldn't do that. Oh, see, I ain't that. You worse than that. If you sitting around talking about people behind their back, but I had to learn to cut it off because I always start feeling that. Oh yeah, they doing those. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to, you know what, man, cut all that communication off. Cut all that. Cut it all out. It ain't no time to be hearing none of all that. What a person doing and all this extra stuff. What you doing? Like a scenario when you at work, right? A lot of people want to say, I don't get paid to train people, right? I don't get paid to train nobody to make money for them. They don't give me none of their check. If you got a mentality or a vision like that, if you got a way like that, what happened if when you go to another job and somebody treats you that way? Oh, this job ain't for me, man. Nobody want to train me. Nobody want to help me. Nobody want to help me. But see, if you are willing to help, it ain't even about, teaching nobody. I'm talking about just, hey, bro, how's your mental health? Hey, how you doing today? That can help a person go out their day in a more positive manner. But if you so negative and always nitpicking and trying to find, oh, they don't pay me enough, they don't pay me, you ain't even, yo, you don't even, whatever, man. Let me leave this. Hey, with the rambling, but like I told y'all, there's gonna be segments and sections and all that other stuff. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna chop and chew and pow, chow, chow. Hey, man, but I'm back, man. Right? Let me stop saying that. I have never left. When you go on a retreat, when you getting dealt with, you gotta go deal with yourself. It ain't pretty. It ain't nothing nice. You got to go ahead on and get down to the real down with yourself. Do shadow work. Do what you're supposed to do. So that's what I've been doing. Building a stronger relationship with the creator, the one who created me and everything that I see. But I had to learn when the Most High deal with you, even Yahshua, he had to go in the wilderness by himself. He had to deal with all them temptations and all those tests by himself. Family members could never help you. I know mine never did. My little brother helped me one time, and after that, it was like that boy went off to the face of the earth, and it was just no more. But I appreciate you that. I appreciate you. Because the last time I asked you for something, you said nah. And I said, thank you. I appreciate you. I get it up. And look, I'm still up. I'm still going through it. I'm still head positive. You hear me? Because all the rejections, that was God's protection. Teaching me how to be strong, how to stand alone, how to stand on my 10 toes, how to stand on my 2 feet, how to stand on my knees, how to be knee deep in it. So, love and light to y'all, and I'll see y'all later. All right? Remember again, this is UFM Custom Creations. Dragon, we in a different layer, because life is different levels. It's different realms. It's different layers into it. All right? And I'll be back, man. And I got some things popping off. I'm going ahead and I'm just gonna knock them back, and then I'll let y'all know when they up and running. All right. And I want to shout out again, like I did on the top, just like I always say, top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. We at the bottom of the night right now, and at the top of this video, I shouted out everybody, my whole soul team family. I love y'all with my whole soul. I appreciate y'all for always for giving me support. You see, I don't need money. I just appreciate y'all energy. The energy on keeping it up and not, you know what I mean, just getting outlandish with it. But just, support me, showing me love, watching my videos, pressing a little like. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. I really do. I love you. And I give y'all the same energy you give me back. I give you love. I give you all love. Because I love you with the love that the Creator loves me with. I love you with the love that the Creator loves me with. This ain't got to do with no kind of lust, no kind of relationship, no give and take. I love you because you are my soul family. I don't just love you because you looking at my videos, or you pressing like, or you subscribing. I don't love you for that. I love you with the love that the Creator loves me with. And I pray that every one of y'all gets your soul's desires in this lifetime, in this realm, in this reality, on this timeline. I speak life and love and joy into. And as my big brother came through, and you got to understand, why did the creator name Joshua son? When it was darkness on the face of the earth in the beginning, and the Most High said, let there be light. What light do you think came to shine and push the darkness away? The sun. The sun. So that's what Joshua is. Joshua is the sun, the one who brought the light to the dark of the earth. He came to show us what we've been doing in the dark for so long. He is the sun. He is the S-O-N, the S-U-N, the sun. The sun brings light and life. The sun brings light and life. It's your boy UFM Custom Creation, bringing all kind of pressure. This a little ingredients. This is just a little seasoning that the Most High finna sprinkle on YouTube and sprinkle in the universe and sprinkle in everybody atmosphere and everybody ozone layer and everybody bubble. Stay tuned. We'll be back. I know it's a long video, but you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna shorten them down and get them back chopped up and get them all right. But I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Love you. Out.